Managers here to take your questions on the game. We'll start with Simon Peach.
Hi, Ollie.
Hi, Simon.
How do you sum that up, and how disruptive was your day, the start of your day?
Of course, it's disappointing result, disappointing performance, especially in periods. We did well in long spells as well, I have to say, but we didn't really capitalise well enough in them good periods, and we conceded goals in very, very bad times of a game. Just before half time was a kick in the teeth. Just after second half started, another kick in the teeth. And we had chances just after we got to 3-2. We had big chances and good momentum to get back into the game properly. Unfortunately, we didn't take them.
Norrie Whitwell.
Sorry. Could you just give us a little bit of insight into the difficulties of having 3 games in 5 matches, the stuff with the fans, sort of staying at Old Trafford before the match rather than at Lowry? Just how much did that play a part, do you think, in this performance tonight?
I think the players handled the situation well. You know, none of them have been complaining. They've just got on with it. We know that and it was going to happen anyway, so there was no point using energy and losing energy on what you can't control. But of course, the preparation has been different, but we're not going to make an excuse of that. I think everyone can... or maybe not everyone, but everyone who's played at this level, at this intensity, they know that attention to detail is so important. And that's why we prepare in a certain way for every game. And we couldn't do that now. But as I said, I thought the players handled it really well. But we haven't got the result and we haven't got the performances. So it's probably affected them a little bit. But as I said, none of the players would make an excuse of it.
Simon Stone.
Hi, Ollie. Overall, your side's defensive record is not too bad, but you seem to concede goals that have quite a few mistakes in. How would you assess your defence as a whole?
Obviously, today, the goals we conceded, set plays, disappointing. That's a set situation that we don't defend well enough, and that it's something that we have to work on because we've conceded too many goals on it. The third one, we want to play out. We have been good at playing out, and we put pressure on them to play out, and sometimes we've scored goals from it. Today, unfortunately, the couple of 2 or 3 mistakes that happened cost us a goal, but they tried to correct it by winning it back, and then we lost it and winning it back. So football would be really boring if no one made a mistake. I think that's the whole idea of football. Of course, you try to eradicate them and work on them, but we've conceded too many goals. And especially we could have avoided some of these, and especially the timings of them were really bad.
Jim Conlon.
Hi, Ole. You mentioned there about conceding goals, and it's 10 goals conceded in the last 4 games. So how important is it maybe the next game against Fulham at home, that even the results and the performance, but just for your defenders and your goalies just to get a clean sheet? Just to get used to that, obviously, with the big game at the end of the month against Villarreal, just to get back to getting back to clean sheets.
No, we definitely we're going to use the next couple of days well to recover physically and mentally, and then we have to prepare for Fulham, then Wolverhampton, and then the final. And that starts with, of course, we should have more energy. We should use this period well. More energy means better press. Better press means less chances against. Our forwards, they have spent a lot of energy pressing. Maybe lately we've not seen too much of that because it's at the end of the season, and of course this is at the end of a very, very hard week. But we'll work on it. We'll definitely brush up on a few details, pay attention to some details on the set plays, put put the players in the frame of mind that these set plays are vital in football. Don't know how. At least a third of goals probably are set plays in football. So, but we can do so much better, and that when we do that, we'll improve.
Andy Mitten.
Hi, Ollie. Still on the defensive theme. How much are you missing? Is your team missing Maguire on the pitch and his presence as well?
Harry has been amazing since he came to the club. He's been more or less ever present. So, of course, when a player who's the leader, who's the captain, who's the status of him and his presence is missed, but then we've got good players to come in, and it's a chance for everyone to take on that little bit of leadership, and we need to do that when he's gone. You can hear him in the stands even when he's not playing. He's important for us, and that someone else has to just take that responsibility now. And I'm sure that we in the next 2 games we will be without him. Hopefully we can get him for the final, but who knows? I don't know yet.
Okay, there's no further hands, so thank you very much, everybody.
Okay.